Alright, talk about a gas hose today. You know, for years I've been knowing about this, and I also been reading online, don't buy the gray fuel hose. But I also read a lot of statements from a lot of people, no actual facts, just their opinion, that the manufacturer of the fuel hoses stopped making the gray fuel hoses the way they were, the way it used to be. There's an internal plastic liner that separates and collapses and blocks your fuel flow. Now, supposedly 2 years ago they changed the design. Anyway, last time I bought a fuel hose, I was in need of one. I needed it that day. Went down to, I believe it was either Academy or Walmart. I paid $60 for this hose with 2 matching connections to hook up to my existing old tank. And actually, this was about six or 7 months ago I bought this hose. Here's the information on the hose. Super low perm hose. It's got the model number. It's supposed to be a real good hose. $60. Well, I just started running my 9.8 Daihatsu, which had a different fuel connection. I originally bought this for my 2-stroke Suzuki. And when I went to pull the connection off, well, let me backtrack. But the last time I ran the Suzuki, I was getting a hesitation on acceleration. And I didn't really tear into it because I was changing the motor. I picked up a 9.8 4-stroke Nissan. And when I went to swap the connection, it's inside the hose. On this side you can see the internal sleeve is still intact. On this side it's not. My fitting apparently pushed the internal sleeve in, blocking the fuel flow. And you see it's got a small passage for fuel to flow. So I'm gonna have to agree with everyone else. Don't spend your money on a gray fuel hose. You're better off buying you a nice $20 primer bulb off of Amazon, and you can get, I forget how many feet, I think a 25-foot roll of this, of whatever size you need, of fuel injection rated hose that doesn't have the liner. I want to say it's $20. So for $40 shipped to your door, you can have a nice fuel hose. It's going to last a lot longer than the 6 to 8 months I've gotten out of this one for $60. So I just wanted to make a quick short video. I know on all the boat groups and forums, everyone says don't use the gray fuel hose, and I was a firm believer in don't use the gray fuel hose. I decided to give it another try because it's what I needed. At the time, I needed a hose. The liner separates from the outer hose. Now the gray hose, the outside of the hose, that lasts a long time. The inside, see how I'm squeezing it, the liner's coming out? That means the whole liner is loose inside the entire length of the hose. It's coming out. There you go. That's the internal liner. I believe this is a 3/8 fuel hose. The liner separates, and over time it starts collapsing, restricting fuel flow. So as everyone states, avoid the gray fuel hose. Thank y'all.